What's up, everybody? Matt McKay with Pro Insight here with Isaiah Watts, combo guard from the class of 2023, South Kent School, and Seattle, Washington native. Here today to break down his basketball journey, his story, his really cool lineage and background, and ultimately to kind of talk about his college decision. So the goal today is to give all the folks a better idea for Isaiah as a player and a person. And we're just gonna jump right in. So Isaiah, what's up, man? Thanks for taking the time.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you for, reaching out, getting this done.
Yes, sir, man. So I mean, for the folks that a lot of people already are familiar with you, but for the folks that aren't, pretend like you're talking to them, like what is Isaiah Watts all about, and kind of talk about your basketball journey a little bit.
Okay, for sure. So me, Isaiah Watts, I'm just really all about, basketball, family. And that's pretty much it. That's what consumes me. I would say my family is more important than basketball at the end of the day, but my family is basketball, especially in Seattle. It's kind of basketball. They're kind of basketball royalty. So yeah. And they kind of shaped who I am today because of that. um I'm out at South Kent right now, um and I'm kind of paving my own path, and adding to that Watts lineage, but I'm kind of doing it my own way, and I'm excited about that. So yeah, for sure. And then basketball journey wise, man, started pretty early. Didn't really start playing, like really start playing until high school. All through middle school is mostly like skill work. Played with the middle school team, but that's not really that serious. So high school was like my start to basketball. And then freshman year, was on JV. I was swing, but I was on JV for the most part. 3 games in, broke my arm, so that kind of sidelined me for the pretty much the whole year. Sophomore year, I had a pretty good year. I learned a lot from that year, and I was excited to get on to my junior year. And then my junior year was COVID, so that kind of sucked. I only got to play around like 10 to 15 games, and then senior year was pretty much the same thing. So like my high school experience was not really all that great and all that regular, but it created a bunch of opportunities for me still, such as playing with the Portland Generals this past summer. Was really cool experience. When I got the text, I couldn't stop smiling. I smiled for like 3 days straight. So, and then, man, just this past summer was really cool. EYBL, that was a pretty good experience. I learned a lot about myself. And then Dame camp right before, which I got to learn about, just how to be a leader, and got to work out with Dame and see how he works and how he grinds. And I learned to really take like the work part of it, like your own personal work, really serious, really serious from Dame camp. So, and that Dame camp really took me on to South Kent and becoming a great leader. And I think that's why I'm in the position I am today, is because of my leading skills from all those events. So yeah.
That's beautiful, man. You made this efficient, because I was going to ask a few of those questions, and it's cool just to hear the story here, especially this past year. For those that don't know, you didn't really even play AAU ever until COVID.
Yeah.
And then getting a chance to learn from Dame, getting the chance to just be around greatness.
Yes.
So I got to catch a little bit of that. And it was cool to see you in that environment and hang with those guys. I'm sure you learned a lot about yourself, as a person and as a player. And then Portland Generals, for a little context, that was a really cool experience too. I got to catch you at the Hoop Summit, the Nike Hoop Summit every April out in Portland. It's kind of become this lore now with the Portland Generals scrimmage squad. So there's been like multiple NBA players from the Portland Generals, and I'm sure you're trying to be next in line from that
Yes,
group.
sir. Yes,
So
sir.
So talk a little bit about just most recent, like this move to South Kent across the country, new program, new league, new level of competition with the NetSac. I mean, just talk a little bit about that and your mindset at this point.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, left Seattle around August. I was really nervous to start. It's first time being away from home. Just, kind of a big step in my life. But I knew what I was going there to do, and that was to work. So, got out to South Kent. It's no distractions at all. It's schoolwork, it's basketball, and it's schoolwork, and then basketball again. That's the whole schedule. So, I really just got to see myself grow. That's the biggest thing for me is seeing myself grow. Like, just it was so amazing. Like, even my mom, I talked to my mom, and it's like she's just proud. My dad's proud because the man that I'm becoming and growing into. That's off the court, and then on the court, I've learned to be way more competitive. I've accessed that competitiveness, whether that's just with everything that I do. I want to be the loudest person on the bench if I'm on the bench. I want to be the loudest person on the floor if I'm on the floor. So, just South Kent, just the growth that it's put me through is just amazing, and like I wouldn't trade like where I'm at for anything. Like this is where like I was meant to be. So for sure.
You're on your own path, man. Like you said, you're on your own journey, and not one needs to be the same. So that's honestly really encouraging for me. I'm sure for a lot of people listening, as they kind of forge their own way. So recruitment wise, if I recall, you went out to South Kent with, what was it, one offer?
Yeah,
Two offers. I mean, yeah. So recruitment wise, talk a little bit about that. I know you definitely caught some highs this summer on UIBL. I remember getting a lot of texts, every live weekend. But talk a little bit about that specifically, like going out there. I believe you had an offer from Eastern Washington, and they wanted you, but you decided, to do the post grad year, being so young for your class, right, with that June birthday, and kind of extend your window. So talk a little bit about your recruitment journey specifically, like from leaving Seattle to, getting out of Connecticut.
Yep. So, like leaving Seattle, like you said, I only had one offer, Eastern Washington, and me and my family just talked about it, and it was like, we got to go out here, and we got to, take another year. You're young, you need a year of growth, you need a year of maturity. So we went out to South Kent. First couple months was pretty much just, open gym, open runs, college coaches every day. Pretty much the gym full of college coaches. And I give a lot of, my recruitment credit to, Coach Chills, because he put me in front of these guys, and he put me in a position where I can, do what I do best in front of real college coaches. And I took it and I ran with it. And then I ended up, to start the season, I ended up with 15 Division I offers. So, I mean, just the turnaround that I've had is crazy. From one offer to 16 in a matter of 3-4 months is amazing. So I owe a lot of it to South Kent and Coach Chill. So
that's awesome, man. Huge testament to who you are and the work ethic that you've developed. But I know, we both know that it's not just singular. It's been kind of a village, right? And I'd be curious for you to tell all the audience kind of who you leaned on the most throughout this process, and what the advice was.
So who I lean on the most, you are definitely up there for sure. Matt McKay and Pro Insight, they've helped me a lot. Just getting my name out there. My father, he played at the University of Washington, so he's been through this. My grandpa, before, obviously he had his stroke. He's made it to the NBA. He's been at the level that I wanted to reach. So, they've always just dropped little gems in my ear just to stay focused. Really just to keep working no matter what, to never be satisfied. And I, like I said, I took that and ran with it. I just, want to say thank you to everybody that's been around me, that's made me who I am. Everybody has a piece of this. So, yeah, it's too many really names to name, but yeah.
Brilliant, man. No, that's really cool. And I wasn't fishing for a compliment, so I
Nah, yeah.
appreciate it. Yeah. No, I appreciate the shout out. But I know your family means so much to you, and it's been, like you said, it's Seattle basketball royalty. For those that don't
Yeah.
know, I mean, Slick Watts is a legend. Donald Watts is a legend, and it's cool to see you grow into your own as you run your own race. So,
Yeah.
proud of you, man. So through the
Appreciate it.
through the recruitment process, like what was your mindset in terms of like what you were looking for specifically as you would go into conversations with different coaching staffs?
So what I was looking for was just a place where I can be. This was the most important thing, a place where I can be for the next 40 years, a community where I can build and build relationships and just grow for the next 40 years. It's not about 4 years for me. It's about, pretty much the rest of my life. So that's really what I've been looking for. And then just a, a basketball school with history and, obviously like fans that go hard or just diehard fans. And I feel like, I've chosen that place. I feel like I've made a really great decision. And then, the final piece is just like a family setting. If I'm gonna be there for 4 years, if I'm gonna give you my all, if I'm gonna give coach my all, I want to be, family. I want to be taken care of. I want to, just have somebody that I can talk to and, just, kick it with. So, yeah.
So I want to get on to some of the big fireworks here. I want to congratulate you, man, that
Thank you.
with the recent announcement of Seton Hall.
Yeah.
That's big time, man. Hashtag Holland.
Yeah.
Uh,
Hashtag all in. Go
con-
Pirates.
Congratulations, bro. So I mean, let's break that down a little bit. So you just described what you were looking for, like why Seton Hall? How did they check those boxes? And just talk about zone in on them specifically.
Okay. Yeah. So Seton Hall for me, it was just like the history of Seton Hall is so rich. So much history. They're a real basketball school where they don't have any football. They're in the Big East, the best conference in America. So I mean, those three things is just right off the bat what I was looking for. Coach Holloway, just a great dude. Text him all the time. Just always giving me advice. We talk after pretty much every game. So, always, what I'm saying, I let him know what I can do. He lets me know how I can do it. And I feel like we've developed a family. Just the whole coaching staff is like a big family to me. Especially on the East Coast. I'm from the West Coast, so it's a long way from home. So to have like a coaching staff like that before I even, committed is what I was needing, is what I was looking for sure. So
That's what's up. How do you feel like you're going to fit in their system?
I feel like just, bringing the energy. My thing is energy. Obviously I can knock down shots. I'm a good shooter, great shooter. I can score. And then for me, they can help me with, my defensive side of things. You know what I'm saying? Just learning where to be, learning positions and stuff like that, where to be on the floor. So, I feel like it was just a win-win.
No doubt, man. Well, congratulations again. For you touched on a little bit, but like for the Pirate fans that they're really excited to hear this news, tell them maybe a little bit more in depth, like what you're about on the court. Like you've given them some nuggets, but like talk about your game.
Yeah. So for me, what I'm about is winning. Whatever I can do to win, I'm gonna do it. You know, and just my game is, it's hard because I don't really talk about my game a lot, but I mean, it speaks for itself. I can shoot. I'm athletic. I can get on that rim. So, Seton Hall fans, get ready to jump when I jump. You know what I'm saying? I can catch a couple lobs, rebound, push it, make plays for my teammates. I can really do all of it offensively. I'm really, really skilled. Defensively, I'm long. I can get in the passing lanes. I'm quick. Beat a man to a spot. Take a charge. I can do all those things. So yeah, I'm excited just to get out in front of all them fans and just go crazy. Just do my thing.
That's what's up, man. Any final words?
Man, thank you guys all. Appreciate you guys. This process has been a really fun process, and I'm just super excited with the decision that I've made. Can't wait to get out to New Jersey, to South Orange, to Seton Hall.
Let's
It's
go,
crazy.
baby.
Yes, let's do it.
Well, congratulations. Enjoy your time, man, and just keep working, keep running your race.
Yep, for sure. Thank you.
All right, Isaiah. See you.